I rise today to highlight the less widespread misinformation and hypocrisy surrounding the coronavirus pandemic. After repeatedly promising to shut down COVID-19 and vowing that all Americans would have access to regular, reliable, and free testing, the Biden administration has added a new crisis to its growing list of failures, the COVID crisis. As our nation faces a testing shortage, which began before the holiday season, I find it appropriate to quote President Biden himself from 2020. Where are the tests, Mr. President? Considering all the coronavirus funding that Congress has provided the administration, that is the multi-trillion-dollar question that has only been answered with deflection and poor leadership. Interestingly, now that the coronavirus death count is higher under President Biden than President Trump, the Centers for Disease Control, or the CDC, is apparently separating the data now to reveal how many Americans have died with COVID compared to how many have died from COVID. Republicans have been shouting this difference from the rooftops for over 2 years, during which the left quickly labeled our valid concerns as conspiracies. Yet when the important difference can provide cover to the President, Democrats jump on board and the left-wing media hides the hypocrisy. How convenient. Every life is precious, and families deserve the truth. The question must be answered. How many Americans died with COVID compared to how many died from COVID? Our government agencies should have been reporting health data accurately from the beginning, not as a matter of political cover. Since Biden can't shut down COVID, suddenly this data is being shared publicly. It's no wonder polling indicates that public trust in the CDC is plummeting. Science is respected when people are skeptical. When people ask questions, none of that is happening now. Nobody questions the outcomes, and we wonder why the CDC has lost credibility. We wonder why people think the new meaning of the acronym is the Center for Democrat Control. Keep in mind, this is all unfolding as we discover more evidence that Dr. Fauci, the highest paid government official, and an unelected one, I might add, has continuously concealed the truth concerning gain-of-function research at the Chinese Wuhan Institute of Virology, including his own knowledge and his own involvement. Meanwhile, the administration continues to seek his deceptive guidance to push the narrative that we need more government control. Fauci's lies, the CDC's total lack of credibility, and the President's inability to rise to the moment and effectively lead all contribute to the COVID crisis, causing great damage and harm to the American people.